up, world? It's me, Brizzy, and this is Jigglypuff singing songs. Jigglypuff, 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 Jigglypuff. Jiggly Jigglypuff, Jiggly Jigglypuff, 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 Jigglypuff. Why did that turn out being the highest pitch of all the ones I've done so far? Jigglypuff, 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 Jiggly. Jigglypuff, 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 Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, 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 puff, puff, Jigglypuff, 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 puff, 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 puff. Jigglypuff, 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 Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, 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 puff, puff, Jigglypuff, 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 puff, puff. Okay, that was ridiculous, and I feel like I broke some glass. If you would like me to do this again, but pick a song and sing the whole song as Jigglypuff, please leave a comment and tell me what song you want it to be. And please hit the thumbs up button on comments for songs that you wish I would cover in their entirety, if that's something you want. If you would rather I just do this again with like little snippets of a bunch of songs, that's cool too. Leave a comment, let me know. Thanks for watching. I know this was insanity, and I'm just really grateful that you stuck around for it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!